to be fair, you gotta give it to like what you saw with Jacob. He's actually there using a genius idea to try and take down Natsu. I mean, if it was any other gentleman that kind of went against that, or he didn't know how like skimpy and slutty sometimes like these fairy tale girls dress sometimes, I think he would have actually got it like that. I mean, Natsu is like, yo, you gotta step your game up, bro. I seen Lucy naked like that in the Dragon War. You need to do better than this. Come on, Jacob, step your game up. I ain't having none of that, bro. So we waited a little bit while and we got this chapter especially early as well. I got to say, from seeing like the whole like majority of the chapter, it was like, I loved that Natsu just went charging in. He was like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna fight Jacob. And he got a few hits in on with him. It was like that. He actually managed to like fucking like clothesline the motherfucker right in the gut and then rugby tackle him, and he's like trying to tackle him to the ground, and even still Jacob's still knocking him down with some martial arts. He's like, yo, Natsu, like this isn't the game most of the time, and like we could already cross out the list, like, you know, oh look, Jacob didn't get one shot. I'm glad about that because he just took a couple of blows from Natsu and he's like, I'm still okay, I'm still able to take a few blows. And he's even there just like going around like with like just literally turning invisible, like disappearing again, being able to work all this shit out. And it's like, you know what, like I gotta say, like Lucy actually put a little bit of cleverness into this as he was like trying to like disappear everywhere. She's like, you know what, we're gonna have to use Loki on this, and so it's like using this technique like shining light, and he just comes right out, maybe also by make him not transparent, because that's the whole point of him being invisible. He isn't exactly just disappearing on the spot. All he's doing is just pretty much making himself transparent so they can't see him. So Loki able to make him like visible again, and fucking just all he does is just like literally just beat the shit out of him. And even like, although Loki got like a little punch right now, it's like the way how you can actually use the power is kind of interesting, because when you get to actually use the like a weapon or anything, he can actually make that invisible as well. So you can't actually see any kind of weapon that he's throwing. It's not just like him, or like, you have to actually be careful. He can just make a whip transparent, or he can make a knife transparent, or like any kind of situation. It's just that's kind of actually kind of difficult. And then the fucking silly part of the chapter, and I'm like, era, man, yeah, every time, man, you got to show them tig old biddies like that. He can make clothes transparent as well, and you see Lucy's like, you get to see with like the whole line like sort of star dress that she has, it starts disappearing. And his ingenious idea of this is like, yeah, Natsu's gonna love this, right? And just Natsu's face is like, you fucking what? Like really? Like, and he's like, oh, I've got this genius idea. How, like, why are you saying this shit when your face is like all contorted like that? He's like turning around like that. He's like, yo, like this is the best way to like not be distracted by your own evil doings like that. It's like, I can't see this. And like he's literally there saying, I've seen Lucy naked, like I've seen her in skimpy slutty clothing anyway, and it's just like, oh my god, what a way to fucking kick it in. Like, that's meta now, that's too on the nose, that is. It's like, he knows what he's got up in mind. He's like, yeah, I'm making these, like, this girl look like a fucking whore sometimes, but I don't give a fuck. It's like, it's just him just saying like, yeah, I'm always wearing, I'm kind of glad it just wasn't like the fact that he was like, oh, I don't want to see this, but it was just the fact of like, I don't know which was like, let me know in the comments section now and go, not giving a fuck that he's seen boobs so many times and seen this lovely lush stuff that you get in fairy tale, or at that part where he's like kind of hiding where you go, ew, boobies, ew, like that. I'm kind of glad it's that one. I think I'm glad with Natsu just saying, I've seen so much of it right now that, you know, my penis is just literally adapted to the environment. Like, I think that's what he's trying to say. I'd hope so. But even still, it's like, they had a genius idea. Natsu is like, hey, yo, work with me and all that. Like, he's like doing his shit-eating grin, literally, and he's like, Happy's like, look, just go with it, Matt. Like, we're gonna do it. He's like, oh no, boobies. No, Lucy, you're just so impure and indecent. And even fucking Jacob's like, oh shit, stop describing this. This is even too much for my imagination. And he's like, oh, Ply was a failure like that. And it's just like, or Lucy and fucking Natsu come out with a fire dragon claw and a regulars kick, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I remember seeing that in the rules, and I was like, I do like that it isn't just the Natsu show on this one. Like, we're actually getting to see a little bit of Luke, because that's the fact. She was able to like pinpoint him using like the whole Loki, like using the whole Shining Lion technique. It wasn't just all of Natsu just trying to beat the shit. Although I do appreciate like Natsu rugby tackling the guy, trying to take him down, trying to like do a clothesline into his rib cage, and I'm like, that's pretty goddamn strong, I'm not gonna lie. And he's still in a one shot, so that's another great thing about the chapter as well, like seeing all of that. Just one of the pages I find like just absolutely sweet though. It's like, it's a side by side of them like doing like smiling, saying, yeah, like we're working on this, we're beating Jacob, and Happy of course being in the background like, yeah, we're working this, and just like Jacob is super pissed. He's like, you dare fucking like undignify me, like undignified grown man. What, after what I did? I was a gentleman there, and you just fucking boxed me. What? He's like, nah. It's like, you kids, we're going outside now. This is like some nasty shit. However, though, just out of nowhere, when we saw this, it's like, Mavis said, like, I found it. I found the means to defeat Zeref, and all my mind was going, what? Like, show him your tits? Like, is that the way how you're going to get him to beat? It's like, he's definitely ain't going to care if Lucy gets a bit stripped down. He only cares about your little ass like that. So, I'm thinking, like, is that maybe the way? Like, the only other way is like what maybe I was saying like a while ago, like maybe something about the celestial magic might have something to do with it. Maybe like combining it with the Dragon Slayer, like maybe it had some kind of weird effect to it, like because you know it took the whole celestial spirits like to actually like with a mage to take them out, to take them into the future. Like, I don't know, it feels very weird how I'm trying to describe it, but I guess you can. It has to be something there, like maybe it might be doing something with the time and also as well as space manipulation that, you know, a celestial spirit like mage can do, and then maybe something to do with a dragon slayer. Like, I feel like that's where it can go there. I like I said, I still think Lucy is a big thing into like the whole Zeref thing. I think like there's something about celestial spirit mage that can do something about the matter. So I don't think she's just going to be there as the cheerleader next to Natsu. I think like she's going to be the one that's like, Natsu's going to be the one to weaken down Zeref, and that's going to be the way to like kind of seal him. Like, there could be a way, if, albeit that's probably maybe he returns his senses if he goes into the END form. So maybe that might be the chance that actually he goes down there because he sees his like little brother as a monster, and then that's the choice where they have to lock him up, and then they've got to try and control Natsu. That could be, but then as well, there's still many situations, and we're way beyond like getting to that point anytime soon. Overall, I really did like this chapter. It's like such a like shame and kind of a good thing. It's like at the same time we've like had so much fairy tale news just come out recently. New project, animes ending, the rumors like that, like the time skip, and it's just like, there is so much stuff to talk about that. I feel really bad, like, about just how much stuff was just going on in Fairy Tail. It's like, it was a gold mine and all that, just to go for all that, but Jesus Christ, like, so much stuff. And it's like, I really hope, like, if, like, Hero's going to do it, like, the whole plan is, like, the anime go take a break and also as well get a new, like, sort of animation studio and all that. I really hope that, like, at least during one of these, I hope Hero does at least a double chapter like that. I feel like that's what he really wants to do again. Like, he wants to do another double or triple chapter week. Like, that's his kind of plan for it. Because if I remember, like, during the whole break, he actually did do that for, like, a while. Like, he did the Grand Magic Games, and he also as well did Tartarus as well. It's like he did like a double chapter, I think a triple chapter during Tartarus, and it was like he did like, I believe, like 6 chapters in like 3 weeks or something, I believe. So maybe he might want to do that with like this whole arc. Maybe he wants to do this with others. So like, I'm really curious about that. So overall, I did enjoy the chapter. I think some of it was stupid as hell. I thought like the whole plan of Operation Kick Him in the Nuts was hilarious. Like, literally, it's like, this Natsu, just, he's bringing it all back together. Like, literally, if that was me, like going from there, I want a main character that sees Lucy like that, and he's like, okay, he's appreciating it. He's like, yo, what are you doing, man? Like, you think this is nothing like that? You think using, like, seeing Lucy like this is enough? Nah, you need to turn that up. That's when, you know, the nosebleeds coming in and all that Japanese shit. It's like, that's what we need to do. And it's like, nah, that's what we need to sort out right now. But it's like, nah, Jacob, he pushed out like a bitch, like that. So, I'd say, like, it was a good chapter. It wasn't amazing. confused about the whole Zeref bit about the end. It's like, unless you plan on showing Lucy's jugs, then it has something to do with the actual Celestial Spirit Mage and also as well alongside Natsu or just Lucy in general. So that means something like that. Like maybe Mavis is now seeing her in action and she's like able to do something with the star dress itself. I think it's a 7.5. It was like, I think this is what the chapter deserves. I think that's a fair score to get it because, like, we did get a good advancement in the fight. It was fun. There were some silly bits in there, I'd have to admit, like that. And it's like, his powers are cool, but it's not the most interesting powers that we've seen in the series. To be fair, we just saw a time god, and now we're just seeing someone that can make themselves transparent and invisible. It's like, kind of a little bit of a letdown, but it's like, I'm enjoying the fight so far, and I can't wait for the next chapter next week. 479, I can't wait. Let's go. But also as well, that means we got to have the last episode of the anime as well for a while, so that's gonna suck. That's all for me once. So I've been Savagezweipanda, and if you love Fairy Tail as much as I do, trust me, I did like 7 videos yesterday about the whole news thing coming out. Then you hit that subscribe button and also that like as well at the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys and you Fairy Tail fans next time.